just on my way to work right now. I've got about 5 minutes to be there, and from where I'm at right now, it's probably going to take me about 10, so we'll see how this works out. But at the length of this video, I'm sure you'll be able to figure out whether I'm a few minutes late or not. Anyway, so yeah, this is my second blog here, or vlog as they call it. So I thought it'd be better to try to update you guys as much as possible, just to keep momentum, keep things going, keep the pace alive, so to speak. Anyway, so I'm headed down the road here, and gonna go into work and work for all day, and then later I'll be able to get off and have a little bit of an evening. So I'm kind of excited about that. I've been cleaning my room lately because I moved back home from college. So I've been trying to clean my room so I can find a place to put all of the crap that I brought home from college. But I've already got so much stuff in my room right now that I'm trying to find a place for it. So that's been a little bit of an interesting undertaking. And it's crazy because I found like a lot of stuff that I forgot I had. Like under my bed, the standard places that little kids hide their things when they are told to clean their room. But like under my bed, like got boxes of stuff that I've kept from when I was a little kid. I found a Xerox, as they used to call them, or a photo, like a copy of my hands when I was like probably 6 years old. Like literally, like my hands. I think I copied them. I was visiting like one of my, I think it was my dad's like work associates' offices somewhere, and they always used to like take us to the copy room and let us make copies of our hands and stuff, just to be funny, and back then we thought it was awesome. I mean, when you're like 5 years old, 6 years old, you're like, this is so sweet, I can take a picture of my hands by putting them on a table. And so I thought it was pretty rad, I'm not gonna lie. And so we Xeroxed our hands. Well, like I found three photocopies of my hands, but only one of them actually turned out good. The other ones were like all washed out and stuff. So I threw those away, and then I went in and I was like, hey Mom, guess what I found? And she was like, what you got there? And so I showed her, and she was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet. And so yeah, anyway, she's like, if you're not gonna keep that, I'm keeping that. You cannot throw that away. You cannot throw that away. And I was like, all right, Mom, you can have it, because otherwise I'll throw it away. But anyway, so I kept it. I gave it to her. I gave it to her, and thus keeping it, I guess. But anyway, I wound up giving it to her, and I matched up my hand to the hand on the thing. Like I matched up my hand now to the hand on the piece of paper, and it's crazy because my hand looks exactly the same, but like a miniature version. So like the lines are the same. I think my lifeline grew a little bit. I mean, that's a good thing, I would say, right? Yeah. So I must have made some good decisions somewhere in there. But I'm just joking. But anyway, like my hand looks exactly the same. So like I have the same little creases and everything, but like the miniature size version of it. And maybe later tonight when I get home, I can I'll like video a little bit of the paper if I can get back from my mom. She's probably like a scrapbook or something. But anyway. Yeah, it was just crazy that it was there, and I've had it for a long time. I also found some other stuff. I found like a toy spider that I had gotten from like Chuck E. Cheese or something like that. And so anyway, a friend was over visiting last night, and the family, I walked in, and I was like, hey, look what I found. And I had it like in my hand, but I was moving my hand so the legs were kind of moving, and like she flipped out. It was awesome. Well, okay, I say she flipped out. That's an exaggeration. She kind of like, oh my gosh. And everyone was like, are you serious? Looks so fake. It's got a red and blue back. It was only found in Africa between the months of January and August. No, I'm just joking. But like, she did jump a little bit, and so that was pretty fun. Fun little ordeal there. So I'm probably having way too much fun cleaning my room, to be honest with you. You should never have fun cleaning your room, but it's fun to find all these old things that I used to have when I was younger. Look through them, just remember the memories. Whoa, I almost tapped that guy on the bumper. Woo! Anyway, but Guys, we are, I just want to let you know, we're about at the 5-minute mark right now, and I am literally about to pull into work, so I'm doing good. I think I hit all the green lights, because I guess I haven't had to stop that much. But, anyway, so, what else did I find? I found, of course, some old stuffed animals. I found my Alf doll when I was like 3 years old. My parents got me this Alf, like, puppet. You guys remember Alf? Like the little alien that they found, like, he's awesome. He was like my favorite of all time, and I found him, this little puppet, so out of all the ones I had, I was like, yeah, this guy's going back on the bed, you know, I'm just gonna set him up there in the corner. He looks too cool to do anything with, you know. So I found him, got him back out, went through some old Scout stuff. By the way, I know this is the second vlog, so I might as well tell you guys this now, but I'm an Eagle Scout, and so probably a lot of the way I think, a lot of the things that I'm going to say, a lot of the opinions and viewpoints I have will probably, you can get hints of like that whole Eagle Scout mentality in there. So be prepared, and also, I guess since my name is Eagle Garrett on YouTube, that would also make sense. Anyway, so with all that said, yeah, I found some old Eagle Scout stuff, Boy Scout stuff, Cub Scout stuff, you know, crazy, just like things I made, you know, branded pieces of wood, carved stuff. I found a little dog that I carved a dog out of a bar of soap. I don't know if you guys have ever even thought about that, but for one of my, I think it was my wood carving merit badge, or my wood carving merit badge, I'm pretty sure it was what it was, is that you had to carve some stuff out of soap, because when you learn to carve, you usually start with a bar of soap and then you work your way to actual wood. It's a lot easier to cut through soap than wood. And so, like, I found this dog that I carved out of a bar of soap. I found some teeth. I actually carved like teeth, like a two different kinds of teeth, like a you know, I can't even remember what they're called. I found the smaller kind of tooth and the bigger kind of tooth. I'm drawing a blank right now. But basically, I found those teeth that I carved out of soap, and then of course, you know, just like random other things, belts and buckles and scarves and things I used to use. Maybe someday I'll show you my Boy Scout uniform on here. But yeah, call me a nerd if you want, but I'm not, because Boy Scouts are awesome. And any Boy Scout watching this, you guys rock. Keep it up. Get your Eagle if you don't have it already. It's totally worth it. Best thing you'll ever do. I've been through high school and college, not to mention all the other schooling before that, and by far getting my Eagle was way harder than any of that stuff. No offense to any of my teachers, because I had some great teachers and I had some hard classes and some big papers, but with all that said, you know, I never had to you know, hike 50 miles to earn an A in a class. So, you know, between the two, I'd say writing a 10-page paper is way easier than hiking 50 miles. And I've had to hike 50 miles when I was in Boy Scouts. So, you guys keep it up, because it's definitely worth it. And anyway, I am just now pulling into work, so it looks like because of that last stoplight, I hit one last stoplight. Because of that last stoplight, I got here just a few minutes late. But that means I can work a few minutes later, and we'll be fine. Good thing about this is that my bosses are awesome, and so, you know, if by chance we need to work 10 minutes later or whatever, they don't mind, because in the end, it's all still the same. So anyway, pulling into work. I guess I'll catch you guys later. Maybe try to show those handprints to everyone so you can see my hands and be like, oh, he's so cute when he was little. Why do you have to grow bigger and get ugly? But, alright, well, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.